Alright. Wandering Hop, Apex Haze, Double IPA, 8.1, 16, 8.1. It's a beer. Double IPA. This is from one of the local guys. It's actually one of my favorites right here in town. They just started canning, so that's pretty badass. Very happy for them. Let's see, do they put anything else? Wandering Hop, Yakima, Washington. Pretty cool. Hazy Double. This is the bigger, juicier version of our New England style IPA, bursting with flavor from huge additions of Citra, Mosaic, and Azacca. We've just peaked. All right, let's take this to the head. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it has the high pops in this one. Citra, Mosaic, and then Azacca, you know, just kind of one level down. Azacca. Azacca is actually my favorite hop, though. So, this is real good stuff. This one has real good citrus, but you also get some of that, like tropical fruit as well. Really nice, really nice. And I feel like it has like a decent malt backbone as well. Sometimes they're more hop forward and they don't have that backbone. But when you get into doubles and triples, you do kind of get some of that malt backbone. And this one has it. And all right. We're going to be using some Spearhead Shaving Company. And this is when it was still experimental and not their kind of final product. You can see on the side here, it's the Formula 20.1E, and it's in their Lavender Vanilla. Let's take a quick sniff here. That's what it looks like. You can see where I scooped it over here. Very nice, pretty clean pour. And this one is just, it's nice. It's kind of like I was saying about lavenders, where it's like, it's nice. That's this one. It's a very pleasing lavender, calm, mellow, and then it has a nice vanilla sweetness to round it out. So very easy to enjoy. I can also see this being a candle's fragrance and, you know, stuff like that. But it smells good. So there's that. And I think that 20.1 was somewhere near the end. So this is close to the end product. So you can see here we got the lather in there. I think the light is picking up a little bit of a sheen, if you could see that. And then we got, of course, our Moon Soaps handle that was made by Kent Designs. That's Purple Heart in the herringbone formation with maple. And then on top, you can kind of see it there, that is a Heritage Collection Shaving Gel Boar Knot, which is a very enjoyable boar knot. And if you guys remember a little bit of DK Damn Fine Shave trivia, if you guys remember when I got that boar knot, it was actually during the notorious nail call video. So not mail call, nail call. And if you guys have been around long enough to remember that, definitely hit me with some of the nails in the comments. It was definitely the most unique mail call I've ever done. And it's one of the most unique mail calls that I've ever seen or ever witnessed, let alone been a part of. Crazy. Just crazy. It's still up, so you could always go back and take a look. I don't think I called it the nail call video, but I guess you'll just have to find it. But goddamn, that was something. If you guys remember that. And this, for being a boar knot, the benefit of it being kind of pre-gelled is that it basically just feels like it's broken in right from the get-go. And so you kind of don't have to deal with that break-in period where it might be a little bit more stiff than you might enjoy. So it basically just skips the break-in period, goes right into the soft tips period, which is, you know, what everybody kind of shoots for with their boar knots. But it still kind of has that backbone that boar knots are known for having, and just not all of that kind of scritchy characteristics that are known for boars before they are broken in. I could see it. The leather looks alright, but I could definitely tell. Looks like it could take just a hair more water, so I'm just going to dip the tips, paint a little bit more in. Might go on a little bit longer than normal, but just going to paint in a little bit more water. I thought I had it dialed in because I had a nice sheen, but looks like it was able to take a little bit more. And on the cheeks, I could probably add even more, but not going to worry about it. Alright, so we got the Gillette Slim Adjustable. This one was revamped and customed by Delta Echo Razorworks, no longer with us as a vendor, I should say. It sounded a little bit gruesome, but and we're going to be using it on the number 5. It's in the rose gold and charcoal colorway, and it has that third use Wizamet Super Iridium in there, just so you could see. Oops, I think the weight of it tilted down. There we go. Closes just fine. Okay, let's get into this. So used to stretching my skin, even with my DE shaves. It's just a good habit. I mean, honestly, couldn't hurt, right? The Spearhead. I have one other Spearhead, and it is in their Ardennes scent, which is a cologne dupe. I'm not sure if this is a cologne dupe. Judging by the name on it, I'm gonna guess that it's not a cologne dupe, because it's just kind of like a 2 cent note type deal. So I'm gonna guess that it's not a cologne dupe, but it's a very pleasant scent. It's kind of what I'm getting from most lavenders. It's funny, I went back to another lavender scent after mildly taking a dump on it on lavender scents the other day. But I do enjoy lavender. The thing is I'm not really like taken away by it. It's just kind of like, I guess lavender's doing what lavender does, but I just expect more out of lavender. You know what I mean? Like, lavender's doing what it does. It's just being chill, just being calm. And I'm over here wanting it to turn up. Fucking cut loose a little bit. Lose control for a day or two. But it's alright. I should learn to appreciate lavender for what it is. I have all kinds of acne on the neck today, so I would not be surprised at all if I cut something open. Just an FYI, I was debating even shaven tonight because I was looking around and I was like, got, you know, something there, got like a patch of small ones over here. And I was like, maybe I should just give them time to heal or, you know, pass, whatever the hell. But I just couldn't go without. I wanted to shave, so we will persevere and hopefully we don't knock the head off of anything. And that soap. Plenty of soap in the beard. Move it and try to move it to the back to the surface. Scent strength on it, probably just under medium. Not bold and banging, but it's there. It's there to be enjoyed. Even though this isn't the final formula, he was definitely dialing it in at this point. As you saw, it was pretty, you know, above medium density. I mean, it looks really nice. I guess the camera doesn't really do it justice, but looks really nice on this side. Try to scoop it all to one side. Might as well use what's left. But you can see, very thick and dense. Like I've said before, it doesn't really necessarily do much for the like performance of the lather, that density, but it definitely brings this feel of luxury with it when it's nice and dense like that. And that feel is a nice bonus. Definitely has plenty of slickness. Nothing to worry about there. Lathered up pretty easily. Took a pretty good amount of water as well. I suppose this experimental base doesn't matter all that much anymore. It might not be bringing a ton of value. But I was sent this by one of my viewers, and I intended to use it as an appreciation of them sending it to me. They contacted me on my Instagram account, and we kind of maintained contact. They said they were experiencing frag burn with a number of soaps. I don't know if this was one of the ones that they were experiencing frag burn on. And I'm not going to mention them just because I didn't check beforehand to see if they wanted to be mentioned. But I definitely appreciate the gesture. So they said they were experiencing frag burn, and they just wanted to pass it on if I was willing to take it. So sent me a handful of things. Like I said, I don't know if this was one of the ones causing frag burn. I'm pretty sure one of them was peaches and cognac, because peaches and cognac gives me a little tingle too. However, it was not enough of a tingle for me to get rid of it. In my case, it's a somewhat mild fragrance reaction, which, I mean, you never want any fragrance reaction, ever. But it was mild, and the scent and performance of the soap is real good. And so, to me, it wasn't worth getting rid of because I enjoyed it. And the amount of tingling was not to a level that I would get rid of it. Now this one, I'm experiencing absolutely no tingle, no reaction whatsoever. It's just feels great on the skin, and it's performing very nice as well. Jesus. This is like a fucking rocky shave. I don't know if you guys experience acne. When I was in high school, my acne issues were to the point where I needed to seek like a dermatologist, and underneath this beard is a ton of scar tissue from all the acne. And so I went to a dermatologist. I actually signed up to use an experimental drug, which that was interesting because I had to get my blood tested every month so that they could kind of monitor the effects. It worked like a charm. I had to use it for 6 months initially, and then they told me to use it for an additional 3 months to kind of like, you know, put the nail in the coffin on the issue. But it was pretty serious stuff. You know, there was a series of things that they told me do not do. You know, they were like, you know, for this 6-month period or 9-month period, they were like, you know, don't have sex. I mean, I was in high school, but they were like, don't have sex. You know, because we're not sure what kind of effects it might have on a child. Might be born without a limb or something like that. And so, I mean, it was some serious stuff, you know. But it worked like a charm. They were like, you know, your acne problem will never be the same for the rest of your life. And I was like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. And it really hasn't been. Like, I don't get the, like, deep, like, scar-inducing acne that doesn't go away for months. Like, I don't get that anymore. I still get a lot of acne. I don't have the best diet or, like, face cleansing regimen. I do it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not the most thorough and consistent. But I think something that pertains, like something that causes a lot of the acne on my neck is my beard oils. I think it's just that the constant, like, rubbing of my, you know, fully moisturized, oiled up beard against my skin. At least, you know, that's my thinking. And so there's a solid, you know, 10 minutes of my shave talking about my high school acne problems. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, that Spearhead shaving product isn't even on the shelves, I don't think. That was one of their experimental bases. It's not even their final product. Although, I've heard nothing but good things about their final product. Their Spearhead C4th, or C4th, Spiced and C4th Heather. Both of those I've heard good things about. The scents, you know, I wasn't 100% sure they were for me, so I just waited it out. But I'm excited to see what Spearhead does next. Really good soap base. I haven't had the pleasure of trying their aftershave, but I've heard good things about that as well. Alright. So, no matching aftershave, so I'm going to go with another lavender scent. And this one is a little bit more than alright. This is Declaration Grooming's Aftershave. But the fragrance is made by Chatillon Luxe, and it's Champs de Lavande. So this is a pretty nice lavender, actually. This is about the only one that makes me think, you know, lavender could be something. At least the only one that I've came across. Put a little splash there, get the cheeks. The lavender in this is not mellow. It's a little bit more bold. Definitely has a earthy, spicy lavender. I still think it's mass appealing. I know some people, I know I'm probably wrong because I have heard a lot of 50-50 on this one. But to me, I just can't see how. To me, it's still mass appealing. It's still easily approachable. But maybe I'm wrong. But that's a lavender that, I would actually wear out. It's more than but it's still not, like super exciting. It's good, and I do like it. But it's the best lavender I've came across, but it's just not exciting. You know what I mean? Alright. So, that'll do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you as always for all the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.